Traveling can be an incredible adventure, but it can also land you in hot water if you don't know the rules. Did you know that in some countries, taking a picture or even eating in public can be illegal? Today, we're diving into 10 places around the world where certain tourist behaviors are illegal. I'll explain these unusual laws so you can avoid offending locals or breaking any laws on your next trip. For instance, did you know that in certain countries, something as simple as taking a picture or enjoying a snack in public can land you in trouble? Before we jump into the list, let's talk about why it's so important to be aware of local laws when traveling. Every culture has its unique customs and traditions, and understanding these can significantly enhance your travel experience. Respecting local laws not only helps you avoid fines or even arrest, but also shows that you appreciate the culture you're visiting. It's all about being a considerate traveler, so let's get started. Let's kick off our list with the first destination, Singapore. In Singapore, chewing gum is actually illegal in most public spaces. This might sound strange, but the ban is in place to keep the streets clean and reduce litter. If you're caught chewing gum in public, you could face a hefty fine. So it's best to avoid gum altogether while you're there. Next up is Venice, Italy. While Venice is known for its beautiful canals and rich history, it also has some strict rules for tourists. One unusual law is that eating or drinking while walking is frowned upon and can even be illegal. The city's government has implemented this rule to maintain cleanliness and respect the local culture. So if you find yourself in Venice, take a moment to enjoy your gelato at a cafe instead of on the go. Now let's travel to Dubai, UAE, where public displays of affection are a big no-no. This includes anything from holding hands to kissing. The UAE is a Muslim-majority country, and the laws reflect cultural and religious norms. If you're in Dubai, keep your romantic gestures private to avoid any legal issues. Moving on to Bhutan. This picturesque country is known for its commitment to preserving its culture and traditions. One way they do this is by restricting photography in certain religious sites. If you plan to visit a temple, always check the signs and ask locals if taking photos is allowed. Respecting these rules not only keeps you out of trouble, but also honors their customs. Next, we have Thailand, where disrespecting the monarchy can have serious consequences. For instance, stepping on Thai currency or making negative comments about the royal family is illegal and can lead to severe penalties, including imprisonment. It's crucial to be aware of this, as Thailand takes its monarchy very seriously. Now let's head to Japan. Known for its polite culture, Japan has some unspoken rules that are essential to follow, especially when using public transportation. Talking loudly on trains or buses is considered disrespectful. Instead, keep your voice down and enjoy the peaceful ambiance of Japan's transit system. In France, you might be surprised to learn that eating in certain public areas, especially while standing, can be illegal. The French take their meals seriously, and enjoying a meal sitting down is part of their dining culture. So if you're in Paris, look for a nice spot to enjoy your baguette instead of eating it on the go. Now let's talk about Malaysia. When visiting religious sites, it's essential to dress appropriately. In certain areas, dressing inappropriately can lead to being denied entry, or even legal repercussions. Always check local customs and dress codes, especially when visiting mosques or temples. In Australia, littering, especially in national parks, is heavily fined. The country is known for its stunning natural landscapes, and they take environmental conservation seriously. If you're exploring the outdoors, make sure to dispose of your waste properly to avoid hefty fines. Finally, we arrive in Greece, a country rich in history and culture. One law that travelers should be aware of is the prohibition against removing ancient artifacts, or even small rocks from archaeological sites. This law protects Greece's cultural heritage, and violating it can result in legal consequences. Always admire the history, but leave the artifacts where they belong. So what can you do to ensure you're respecting local laws while traveling? First and foremost, always do a bit of research before you head out. A quick online search about the destination's customs and laws can go a long way. Additionally, when you arrive, don't hesitate to ask locals or your hotel staff for advice on what behaviors to avoid. Being informed and respectful will not only keep you out of trouble, but also enrich your travel experience. Singapore to respecting cultural norms in Bhutan. There are plenty of rules that can catch tourists off guard. Knowledge is power, and being informed will help you navigate your adventures smoothly. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your travel buddies. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Have you ever encountered any unusual laws while traveling? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for joining me today on this journey through some of the world's quirkiest travel laws. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.